Hello. I don't really know what we're doing tonight. But I noticed the other day when stopping in to do fossils that Nooks is upgraded, which means I can actually do a little bit of fishing because he's still open. I should probably double check on that before I commit too heavily here, but I figured we would start with a little bit of that. And then I don't know what after that. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. Almost walked right past that one, so now I'm realizing that these might be more hidden than I expect in a lot of cases. That might be why I'm not finding them all every day. Hey Nerdist, how you doing? I just walking past all of them, or have we only seen that one so far? I do like the nighttime Animal Crossing vibes. It's a shame that the store closes at 11, so it's basically unplayable. And that's like... that's the generous one, because I feel like the other stores close later, or close earlier, if I remember correctly. Never made sense to me that, like, when you upgrade the shop, the hours are, like, completely different. It just doesn't change to be better. It's not just open longer. I didn't even see that one, which is, again, like, have I just been walking past these things? Apparently they're very hard to see at this hour. Yikes, are we really gonna rock just one fossil today? I think we're rocking only one fossil today. You hate to see it. It's not great. They haven't even found the money rock yet. Oh, it's an achievement of the week, too. I tried that one, right? It's kind of terrible. There we go. But you probably don't need me to tell you that. I understand that achievement of the week is, is random. And it's not, like, curated to any degree. Aside from people voting on it. It's pretty fucked up that they picked Animal Crossing when they have to know that a lot of people just did that achievement in the past, like, month. And you don't get retroactive credits, so they just have to start a new file and do it again. Fuck you. Like, that's really shitty. At least it's only the first loan, which is, like, pretty easy. But it's still, like, ugh. That's something I don't like about the achievement of the week system, though. I don't like all the currencies and shit that they have, because the currencies are like, I think the currencies make sense as like, I don't want to do this, but it's shitty when it's you have to use the currency to fix something that's out of your control. I think that whole event needs like a hard revamp. I guess I should have went fishing first, but oh well. I can't believe I only saw one fossil. I feel like there's a strong chance that I just walked past them, because even the one I found, I walked past once before I was like, oh wait, there's a fossil. And then the pitfall I completely didn't see at all. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? Oh my god. I don't know, I guess ultimately it doesn't matter to me, because I did the full year of Achievement of the Week once, and I was like, I'm never doing that again, so do I even care at this point what they're doing? I shouldn't. Damn it. Anyway, I don't know what we're doing tonight. I was pretty ready to just start Mario Galaxy. Like, this was a situation of, like, I went to sleep this morning and I had no idea what I was going to be doing tonight. Which is dangerous, because sometimes when that happens, I wake up and just go, I'm just going to not stream. But then when I actually slept pretty well today-ish. Still not great, but it's better than it has been. I actually slept for like 6 hours straight, which was a significant improvement. But then I had a real hard time getting back to sleep once I did wake up. But when I did wake up, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to start Galaxy tonight. It's just going to be simple. I don't think I'm even going to bother with, like, the challenge achievements on, like, the initial run. I think I'm just going to, like, beat the game and just, like, have a good time, and that'll be that. And then I remembered that, oh yeah, Nook's upgraded, so it's actually open. I should probably do a little bit of fishing. Initially, the plan was, can I beat Galaxy in one stream? Which I'm pretty sure I can. But now with multitasking, that might not be quite so possible. For better or worse. I think I'm still gonna go into it in that headspace of, like, I'm not even gonna worry about the achievements. I'm just gonna play, enjoy, beat game. Unless it has any missables, and then I might try to do those. But I'm guessing it doesn't. I think the only thing you can't do a second time in Galaxies, I don't think you can go back and do, like, the initial Gateway Galaxy. Like, you can go back there, but it's like a different setup, isn't it? But even then, it's easy enough to start a new file if you have to, so... No missables, yeah, that's what I figured. So I might keep an eye out for, like... Are there any achievements, any challenge achievements that you have to use Mario for? Because I think my headspace is that I'm just gonna finish it with Mario, unlock Luigi, and then I'll do all the challenge stuff with Luigi on the second playthrough. If I go that far. But if there's any that I have to do with Mario, then I guess I should go ahead and try to get those done. But I think you said that there was only one that you have to use Luigi for, so I'm going to guess that there aren't many that you have to use Mario for. And I think most of my logic there is the fact that the achievement set is fucking huge, and I think parsing the achievements is going to be a pain in the ass, and I'd rather just play and enjoy the game, I think. Bitch. The first bite always gets me. Oh, it's just way later that you can get back in. Can I put like an hour charge up time on hydrate and stretch? I don't want to. I just brushed my teeth. I don't want to drink anything. It sounds awful. Everything tastes terrible. Air tastes terrible right now. Yeah, my sleep schedule's been... Well, not my sleep schedule. I've just been having a hard time sleeping. So streams have been fucked. I think there was a span of, like, 3 days where I didn't get more than, like, 2 hours, like, in a solid run. Like, it was very... I'd sleep for an hour, and then I'd wake up, and then I'd sleep for an hour, and then I'd wake up, and I just couldn't stay asleep. And it led to many days of feeling like shit. And usually oversleeping to try and compensate, and then even that didn't work out. I don't know which day it was that I slept. I slept until like 11, but it was still like only like 30 minutes at a time. So even when I did finally get up, I felt like I didn't sleep at all. It felt awful. The annoying thing is I don't know why. I was just very, like, mentally energetic for some reason. Like, I would just be stirring, and, like, my mind would immediately race in, like, 70 different places, and then I just couldn't get back to sleep because it was just going overtime. It's very annoying. And it wasn't, like, stress or anything. It was just, like, oh, think of all these things to do. You could be sleeping, but you could also be doing this, and you could be doing this, and this, and this. It'd be great if you had anything I wanted to buy. That's not going to be an impressive one. Yeah. It's kind of better than I expected. Find the problem with the fossils. I'm assuming it's because I changed the clock, and then the game, like, decided to say, fuck you, if you're gonna time travel, we're just gonna not let fossils spawn. Because starting a new save file fixed it. So it's not an emulator problem. Maybe it's specifically not so much that I changed the clock so much as the emulator, like, locks the time when you change it. You can't just, like... You can't just do it like you can on a Wii, where you can just change the clock to like being 4 hours earlier, and then it continues to like, you know, time continues to flow. The emulator, you set it for like 4 o'clock p.m. and it just locks it at 4 o'clock p.m. So maybe that messed it up. Alternatively, they were all hiding, and I just couldn't find any of them. But that seems kind of unlikely. Although days like today, where I've only been able to find one, makes me wonder. Huge. Can you believe when I was a kid I had the patience to just fish until I had an inventory full of red snappers? Like, I had the patience to be that optimal about it. Where it was, if it wasn't something that sold for a lot, I just threw it back until my inventory was full. And then I went and sold. I miss having just all the time and no responsibilities. It's kind of a double-edged sword, because sometimes with games I'll be like, no, that sounds too tedious, life's too short. I'm gonna do something else. And I think that saves me a lot of anguish. But on the other hand, it's like, I kind of wish I didn't have that mentality sometimes. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, and I think even once I changed the clock back, I think it was still just confused. God damn it. I overreacted because I was yawning and I didn't want to miss it. I have to make sure to watch the clock because he's still going to close at 11, so we're only going to have time for like one more run here, I think. And ultimately, I don't know how much it matters. I haven't been making as much money from the fossils as I would have expected. I think I've just been getting bad rolls. I've been getting a lot of the, like, singular fossils that aren't assembled. And those don't sell for nearly as much, I'm pretty sure. And I've also had a lot of days where I haven't found all of them. Also, a lot of days, like today, where... Motherfucker. I gotta stop trying to talk while doing this. A lot of today's, like today, where I forgot to even boot it up. You think it would be the easiest thing in the world to just be like, boot it up for 15 minutes before I go to sleep, but I consistently forget. Some days I remember when I'm already in bed, and some days I don't remember at all. It's kind of a cruel joke that they made the biggest fish in the sea, like the biggest common fish in the sea, not sell for shit. Fuck. Like, you'd probably think if you didn't know Animal Crossing, like, oh shit, that's a big fish, that's gonna sell for a lot of money, right? Your hopefulness is adorable. Person I just made up. I don't remember if these things sell well. I don't think so. But they seem kinda rare, so they might sell okay. I adjusted my setup a little bit, and now it's almost too easy to be pointed at the screen, which is gonna be good for shit like Mario and Twilight Princess, but for this, less so. I don't remember what I was doing where I actually had to use the Wii Remote for something, and my wrist cramped up super hard, and I was like, I think I need to adjust my setup here. I think the sensor bar needs to be in a better spot. Which actually I didn't move the sensor bar, I just moved shit that was like kind of in front of it that was causing me to have to hold the Wii Remote at a weird angle. And now I can easily get full range of motion on the sensor bar without even like lifting my arm off of the armrest. So again, that'll be really good for Galaxy and such. See? Horse. I feel like they missed an opportunity on that one. Could you please not? Don't. Always gets me. I mean, do you not have a Wii? Because you can just set that up. Or a Wii U, I guess. Technically. Did Wii U come with a sensor bar? I actually don't remember if it did. I know the gamepad has a sensor bar built in, but using that is, like, a little more fiddly. I remember trying to use that at one point, and that was actually, like... I couldn't quite triangulate, like, when it would work and when it wouldn't. I think the Wii U actually, like, knows if you need it or not, and then just won't turn it on, unless you do need it. Nice. I think I can get a little bit more in. Again, I need to just pay attention to the clock. I think when it hits, like, 57, I should probably go back. $58 if I don't mind taking a risk. Well, that's fine. Eh. $58's probably fine. I guess the question is, if I'm in the shop when the clock tolls 11, is he going to immediately kick me out? Because that's the difference between I have to have time to sell everything before 11, or I have to get there before 11. And I mean, worst case, I can always go in the morning and sell everything. I should probably set it up to, like, do, like, the virtual Wii Remote shit, because part of what makes it tough to boot it up in the mornings is I have to, like, get the whole setup going. I have to put the batteries back in the Wii Remote, because I always take them out, because the Wii Remote just drains battery when it's sitting idle for some fucking reason. So I do that, I gotta sync it back to the computer, and my Bluetooth is really slow lately for some reason, so that takes forever. I have to turn the Wii on to get the sensor bar going, I have to boot the emulator up. It's like this whole thing that just is like, ugh. just arrived? Didn't she buy it digitally? It's a weird choice of words. Bite the fucking hook! I don't have time for this shit. You little bitch. Oh, you little bitch. That reaction window is so small. You little fucker, we don't have time for this. I wish Nook would sell a slingshot at some point, because I've been seeing the balloons overhead, like, well, that one I heard, technically, but that's been semi-frequent. And that's, I mean, I guess furniture probably doesn't sell for that much, but it's something. What in the... What is going on? That's actually better than I expected for what I just brought in. I want to do some testing. Am I really going to sit here for 2 minutes? Yes, I am. Because science. I want to test the possible phases, if you will, of if they will kick me out or not when the store is closed, just for future reference. I guess I can figure out what we're doing after. Should I just start Galaxy, I guess? I think honestly, even starting it an hour into the stream, I might still be able to do it in one stream. I did the math and figured out that if you want the biggest badge for the Wii event and you want to pace yourself, you should be getting roughly 3 points a week. It's like 2.9 or something like that, but it's basically 3 points a week. I'm pretty far behind, so I should be getting like 4 points a week right now to catch up. So it looks like this is okay. And as long as I'm in this menu, everything's okay. I can continue what I'm doing. And I can even continue to fuss around in the store past 11. So I just have to make sure to get here by 11. Does he not close at 11? Is he open till midnight? Oh, shit. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I want to do another hour of fishing, though. Especially because this music is switching between the channels, and it's fucking with my ears. And I don't like it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, why? Ugh. Oh my god, I hate that so much. They do not intend for you to listen to that on headphones, let me tell you. I'll keep that in mind, though. That, oh god. Oh, why? Is anyone listening to this stream on headphones? Because that is miserable to listen to. I hate that. Oh. It makes me dizzy. Like, oh, jeez. Fuck you, I don't even know your name. Oh, get me out of here. Hold on. Let me give you, like, one clear... Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can... I mean, I'd probably get used to it. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind for, I guess, maybe tomorrow. And maybe try to do, 2 hours of fishing tomorrow to really make some progress. I think right now I'm just in other headspaces. Those S's are not aligned with where they should be, and that's bothering me. Like, those should be, like, significantly lower, judging by the spacing of all of the other letters. Like, what happened? Like, right before release, Miyamoto was like, you gotta move those S's, like, 16 pixels up, and they didn't have time to change, like, the actual graphics, so they just grabbed them and moved them up. I hate that I saw this, because now I'm not... Every time I boot the game up, I'm gonna see it, and it's gonna drive me fucking crazy. I hate it. Is it like that on every Animal Crossing logo? No. Just this one. Cool. Another reason this game sucks. It's a gift that keeps on giving. It's even okay there! What the fuck? It's perfectly fine there. Oh man, do I hate that. And I think what I hate most about it is the fact that I hate it. Like, the fact that it bothers me might be the worst part about it. Alright, Pokemon Rumble. No, I'm joking. We're not gonna play Pokemon Rumble. Not right now. I think I need a break from that. I'm actually wondering if the final lap of Pokemon Rumble, I might have to do off stream. I think that's gonna be way too grindy to do on stream. Grindy with, like, no definite end in sight. It's just gonna be, like, go until I get a team that can handle the EX Royales. Like, it's gonna be rough, I think. I'll probably give it a shot at some point, and we'll see what happens, but... Whoa, look, RetroAchievements signed me out again. That's crazy. I don't believe it. Why? Like, why? Why? I've had this browser with this login running for like weeks. It's not like, oh, I shut down the browser and it like lost the session or something. Like, actually, this game's achievement set isn't as big to parse as I thought it was. But I think I still just kind of want to go and just enjoy it. I don't think I want to worry about achievements. Just... Oh, was there a maintenance? You know what? No. Maybe we get Yoshi in here. He's the guy. I almost feel like I should have waited a little bit longer to play this so that the movie was out digitally and that basically everyone here had seen it, because then we could talk about it a little bit more. Because right away I was like, yo, can you believe massive spoilers from the movie that probably only 2 of us saw? I still see people on Twitter just hating on the movie. I thought it was fun. I liked it. I think it's getting a little too much hate.
I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Oh, I just realized. Okay, I fixed it. I didn't realize you could see the taskbar. My bad. Gimme. Oh, it'll be fine. Point. Read your chat? No, stop saying Lord like it's punctuation. What are you yapping about? Shit had to get physical. And it shipped in a day? I guess Amazon is, like, stationed in Canada, isn't it? I guess that makes sense. I just sudden realization that why does she have a Luma? That's never explained. There's just as little exposition in this game as there is in the movie. That's right, I can't spin yet. I'm trying to spin and break the crystals already. What am I doing? Ooh, whoa. nailed it. Gift from movie spoil. Unironically, they may have maybe that's the, because they do explain how the Luma gets here in, but even that doesn't make sense because the reason it comes here in the movie isn't an event that happens in the game. So even that doesn't work. I realized none of that made any sense. Unless you'd seen the movie, but I tried to be as vague as possible. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can shoot these already? Oh, they're so hard to hit. Oh, I don't think I can hit them yet. That was just what I was just doing nothing. Can't turn the fucking leaderboard shits off. I don't give a fuck about the leaderboards. I really don't. I'm stuck. Aw, man. Dude. Your buddy's gonna fucking kill you. You gave away his fucking hiding spot. Keith is gonna be so mad at you. Please. Oh, can you actually turn it off now? I think the last time I checked you couldn't yet. I guess they finally fixed that. I've said he was hiding in the grass, and I had to go into the grass to find him, but he very much did not pop up out of the grass. Well, mine's up to date, so it should be there. I think the last time I checked, it just wasn't there yet. I mean, wasn't that a complaint we had, like, pretty early on, that you couldn't turn that off? Or is that the PS2 emulator? But one of those, that was a thing. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe not an issue, it was just annoying. Ultimately didn't matter. I think on PS2 it was also annoying because it had a notification sound for it. And sometimes it would just be pinging constantly, because it would be like starting and ending, and it was really annoying. And I don't think you could turn off specifically the leaderboard notifications or something. It might have been a problem on both. It's crazy that there's probably people on RetroAchievements that do, like, exclusively leaderboard shit. Like, that's all they care about. Maybe not crazy, just interesting. Oh, God. We're fine. Boink. Nice shot. I'm forgetting all of my speedrun trading. Hey, it's probably the one that doesn't match the others. So one thing I thought that was really funny in the movie, and I don't know if this is canonically true, it's just kind of how I read things. I was under the impression that when Lumas turned into fling stars, that they were like, that's it. They're a fling star now. Like, they're dead. That's all she wrote for that particular Luma. Maybe that's not true, but I thought that was the impression I had. Because the whole thing is, like, they grow up to become other stars, right? I don't think they can turn back. So it's funny in the movie because the first Luma turns into a fling star to, like, send them out to where they need to go, and it's just like, dude, he's dead. Like, he sacrificed his life to save everyone. And they just never address that. No. You can avoid talking to that one. Like, we should probably remember that Luma. Like, he was the rat in Avengers Endgame. Like, he's the whole reason everything happened. Bang. Maybe it depends on what they turn into. Yeah, I don't know. They never show him turning back, so... I got an achievement already, but I didn't see what it was. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think the only one I'm going to worry about, because I remember Nerdist talking about it, is the, like, bubble-blowing galaxy has, like, a speedrun achievement, right? And that was, like, one of the harder ones. So that one I might try to do. Just to get it done and out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it later. It's one of those games that has annoying text mashing. In big quotes, because it's not mashing at all.
Please. Look.
Now suddenly it has more exposition than the movie. I think one thing that's going to slow this down for sure compared to when I did the speedruns is the frustrating thing, and the reason I stopped speedrunning this game is because it skips all of the fun stars. Like, there's a lot of cool, like, boss fights and such in this game, and you just don't get to do any of them in the speedrun because they're slow, and it's like, it just sucks. And I'm not going to do that here. I'm probably going to actually go fight bosses. I'm going to assume there's an achievement for the turning the watermelon, all of the... You know what I mean. Maxing out the star bit counter at the bank. I'm going to assume there's an achievement for that. But I also feel like it's unlikely that I'm going to make that happen. Hooray! What am I doing going this way? Get me out of here. Cursor still feels really weird. I think that's just a result of sitting too close. Bitch. I know I've pointed this out before. Didn't I turn off the leaderboard notifications? I'm pretty sure I did. Show leaderboard tracker turned off. Maybe that was the problem that we had? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I guess I just have to, like, leave this open. Like, I have to leave the achievement window open in the emulator so that I can... Like, and this is the case with all of the emulators. This isn't just Dolphin. But, like, I appreciate that they have it pop up in the corner to be like, oh, there's an active challenge. But, like, you can't, like, hover over this to see what the challenge is. In, like, any emulator. Like, why can't I, like, push a button or, like, click on this or hover over it to be... Maybe you can click on it. Nope, you can't. To see, like, have a descriptor pop up. So that I actually know what the challenge is. It's, like, minimally useful that you're telling me there's a challenge active, but you won't tell me anything about it. So I basically have to go keep this window open on the emulator just to see that this is in progress. Without spinning more than 4 times. I feel like I've already spun at least once, just out of habit. Well, I'm already fucked. So mad. Yeah, it's don't miss the thing. Which is one of those things where if I wasn't thinking about it, I probably would have done it first try. But since I was thinking about it, it fucked everything. This is an irresponsible thing to do from a speedrun perspective, but who cares? Actually just watched a Galaxy speedrun, like, recently. I hadn't finished all the VODs from GDQ yet. And they had a Galaxy run, and I just watched that, like, last week. Fuck you. I earned these star bits. Pinball's a weird thing. I'm fucking ass at pinball. But, like, I respect its existence. I shouldn't be collecting any coins either, because that makes the results screen last longer. Boing. There was this real wacky trick in the speedrun that they do off of this crystal. It's I'm probably oversimplifying it, but I think they kind of, like, triple jump off of it, and it fucks up your momentum, and it just fucking sends you. It's really weird. They did a good job of explaining it, and I was still like, I don't understand. Who put this pipe here? I mean, thankfully with that boss, it's automated. You don't have to take trajectory into account. You just have to hit the thing, and it does everything itself. There's something screwy with the sensor bar, and I haven't quite figured out what it is. Yeah, every now and then it, like, you saw it, like, jump like that. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it's fine, and I don't know. I don't know what's causing that. It's weird, though. I don't remember which one of these to take, so I'm just gonna take it. And it'll be fun. I mean, they did tell me to feed a Luma, so this is probably 100? Bro. Am I gonna be just short? Let's go. Oh! See, why did it do that? Thankfully, it didn't send one into the fucking next universe and screw me over. That would have sucked. That'll do. I want those. Yay. I'm dumb. It's going too fast. But, what if? I thought you were on the outside for some reason. That was weird. Can't you just jump to this? Yeah, you can. Oh, hey, obtain the star without assembling the final pull star. I was worried that there was going to be one that was like, don't pick up any of the pieces. And like I screwed it by just picking up that one. You sure like to yap. It's no wonder you weren't in the movie. I don't want to go to Honey Hive. It's slow. I probably have to, but for sure you do in the speedrun. I don't think you ever fight this guy, which sucks because it's a cool boss. Although the routing might have changed. To be fair, I'm pretty sure the one I just watched the other day was pretty different than how I'm used to running it. And I say that with a big asterisk because it's been many years since I've run it. That's not what I. Okay. Can I? Not like this. Oh man. Oh, come on. Easy. It's weird how this is, like, a little unfamiliar. Just because the last couple times I played this was speedrunning and we didn't come here. I was just about to say, I don't think I need to be here, but we're here. Gasp. You bitch. No, I want... Aw, man. This star alone has me, like, maybe I do want to at least do 100% with, like, Mario. Because it's been long enough that I'm like, oh man, this is, like, almost feels new. Just because I haven't seen it a minute. It's like, oh, dude, where am I? Hey, look, game design. Dude, this stage is like a masterclass in game design. Holy shit. Can you believe Nintendo made this? Like, modern Nintendo could never. Like, they put you into a literal sandbox because it's a sandy planet with a bunch of coconuts so you can kind of kick them and smack them around and go like, oh, look, that's the thing that happens. And then they have the giant pokey that you have to kick the coconuts at it to defeat it. And then those things shoot coconuts. And you know what? I'm about to blow your fucking mind. You know what's going to happen next? I'm gonna step in the lava, apparently. Whoa, he shoots coconuts. I wonder what I should do. Dude, that's fucking game. I'm mad. I'm mad because this is, like, excellent game design, and Nintendo has completely forgotten how to do this shit. And it is upsetting. If this was a game that came out today, there would have been text boxes explaining what to do. They would have still set it up in that way, where they would have slowly introduced to the mechanic to you, but even then, once you got to the boss, the fucking Luma would have popped out of your hat and told you what to do. Because they would have been like, well, you're never going to figure this out on your own, despite the fact that we set it up that you could actually figure it out. So what did it say? 15 coins during the battle with King Caliente. There's only those two, right? Oh, there's one there. Where else am I supposed to get coins? Oh, these things drop coins, don't they? Oh, if I were to actually defeat them. Maybe not. No, I guess I can't. Are there just 15 of these things? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, there's not that many of these, right? Do I have to, like, destroy the fireballs? Dude, it's doing that jittery thing again. Dude, it would help if the sensor bar wasn't janky as fuck. Ah, I can defeat those. I just missed the first time. Please. Well, this one's, like, easy enough, because you have an infinite number of coins. Bro. Why are they so hard to hit? Why are they so hard to hit? You do not have an infinite number of star bits, though, so that might make it kind of difficult if I keep fucking missing. Although it kind of homes in if you, like, aim well enough. I don't think I knew that was a feature in this game. Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you really gonna screw me like this? Yeah, I think we're screwed. What? Why are some of them not giving coins? Anyway, excellent game design. Why is it just showing leaderboards? Stop it. Was it that, like, each of those blue fireballs gave 1 coin, and, like, I could only get 1 coin from them once? So there's still, like, an exact number of coins. Maybe that's what was going on there. Like, there's exactly 15. Doesn't seem that difficult. I mean, I got, like, 11 of them. I don't want to go to Honey Hive. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm like, maybe I'll do... If I run through again with Luigi, I can make a point to get that one. I'm not going to worry about it right now, though. Well, this place is kind of laggy for some reason. This place is really laggy for some reason. Why is the sensor bar suck? What is going on? Rank. Oh boy. Now I can learn to move slower and jump worse. Dude, I was shaking rapidly, and they were like, nah. No, there's one up there. Not that I needed it. Oh, God. Honey does seem like it would be heavy. It's a very, very heavy liquid. Oh. Depth perception's a hell of a drug. Oh God. Boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom. Why would you assume that I'm a physician? camera, please. You're ruined by the internet. I've had moments like that. I can't ever guesstimate the count of something being 6 or 7 without thinking about that now, despite the fact that that's, like, kinda dead, apparently. That meme didn't last very long. Which is good, because I was worried that June 7th was gonna really suck. Yeah, I was wondering how long that is. Is there, like... I'm guessing that won't be the mastery just yet. Yeah, it was here long enough to be really fucking annoying.
Look.
Although, really, I don't think I was terribly annoyed by 6-7 until GDQ. Because it was, like, at the height of its popularity during GDQ week, and, like, there were way too many donation comments that were referencing it, and that's when it really got fucking annoying. Oh, so there's some post-game stuff, too. It is gonna make... I mean, I feel like you could say that about a lot of GDQs. But I don't know, because I've went back and watched other GDQ stuff before, and it's... not quite like that. I love this Muppet-looking motherfucker. I sure am. What, no achievement for every coin? The fuck? And to be fair, some of the time they were kind of baiting 6-7 not achievements, donations. Because, like, Lel, the current host or runner, is, like, older, so they don't get it. Which is just baiting people to giving money for charity, which is, like, I can't gripe about too much. That's just being smart. Like, that's just playing into what's gonna trick people into giving us money. That's just a smart thing to do as a streamer in general, I think. Which sounds, like, manipulative and shitty, but, like, it's just smart to keep an eye out for things that you can be like, what would give people an excuse to give money? If I say it. I think what makes it, like, kind of shitty is when you start assuming that you can just say whatever and that it's gonna make people donate. Like, if you start expecting it to work. But even then, when it comes to, like, baiting out donations for charity, I don't think that's really, like, a bad thing. Like, that's just being smart. They've definitely had things where they, like, deliberately drop hot takes just to get people to drop donations to disagree with them. It's like, that's smart. Like, that's just a smart thing to do. So I just looked over at audio and realized that this is a problem. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear it over the game, but I have a habit with the nunchuck of some controllers, like their analog sticks, you can, like, pull out by a small amount and then, like, click it back in. I don't know why they're like that. Only some analog sticks are like that, but I have a habit of, like, doing that while I'm, like, waiting for the game to, like, be playable. And, I just noticed that you can hear that on the microphone, so oops. My bad. Oh, Jesus. That can actually kill you if you're not careful, so that was almost bad. It's probably not that loud. When I was just doing it, I was holding it up to the microphone, so it's probably worse. Get fucked. Right. This galaxy is laggy, and I don't know why. Oh, should I do the trick? I don't know how to do the trick. I'm not gonna do the trick. Don't worry about it. I was gonna at least show you what I mean by the trick, but I'm having a hard time getting up there. You can jump on top of that tree, basically, and skip this whole section, because you can just jump up there, and you're definitely not supposed to be able to do it, and it's kind of tough to do. I never learned how to do it. That's a lot of bits. Oh, right. I remember. One thing I was really bad at in the speedrun, other than, you know, everything, was I can't resist picking up star bits. And that does, like... On one hand, you have to get a certain number of star bits to feed Lumas throughout the run. So it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, because you don't want to... What in the actual fuck just happened? Because you don't want to collect too many. 5 people have mastered Animal Crossing. I think 5 is a reasonable number. That doesn't blow my mind. I think 5 is like, yeah, that checks out. I'm not surprised that some people did it. If that number was in, like, the 20s, I'd be really surprised. Even, like, higher teens, I'd be like, that's a lot of people that really like Animal Crossing. To the point that they even like the bad one. I like saving my game. Makes me happy. Be rich. Hello. Oh man. Hey, Alexander. Gasp. Oh, let me guess. Complete it without ever turning a switch off, right? Without jumping. What? How? Without jumping. How in the fuck? This is gonna be really tedious. How the shit am I... Do I just have to eat the damage? This is pretty dumb. I wouldn't call this a good achievement idea. I wasn't even watching that. I'll be honest. I don't like that. It's ultimately, like, not that crazy, but it's like... It doesn't feel like a puzzle? Does that make sense? Do I want to go and finish that one? Or do I just want to keep it moving forward? I don't know what my approach to this playthrough is just yet. Because originally the plan was, can I beat it in one stream? But now that I'm seeing stars that I don't ordinarily... Like, when did 3D All-Stars come out? That was probably like 2021 or something? Somewhere around there? That sounds right, because that was the 30th anniversary, right? That's probably the last time I played Galaxy casually. And then I started speedrunning it and probably did, like, I don't know, a dozen runs that were all speedruns. So there's a bunch of stuff that, like, I hadn't seen since that last casual playthrough. And it's kind of nice to see them again. So now I'm kind of like, well, maybe I am going to go for 100%, if not mastery. What the? Weird. And it's nice, because speedrunning... I did not like speedrunning this game. I think a lot of games that I've tried speedrunning have overall been a good experience. I did not like speedrunning this game. I think they skipped a lot of the really cool stuff in the game. Like, a lot of the bosses you don't get to fight, which really sucks. A lot of the tricks are, like, not great. They're interesting to watch, but I think performing them fucking sucks. Under a minute? Okay. I've heard of crazier things. Okay, well played. Ultimately, I think, like... For lack of a better way of putting it, this game isn't Odyssey. This game is really good. I really like this game, but... I don't think the movement is great. Fuck. I think the movement is pretty clunky sometimes. Why didn't it blow up the fence? Did they hit each other? Are you kidding? Well, 1 minute is screwed. So this is interesting, because I was about to say good on them for not having a speedrun achievement here. And I mean, and what I mean by that is, like, this obviously is a speedrun achievement, but there's a trick at the beginning of this planet that you can basically triple jump, and you get high enough to get into the gravity of Megaleg, and you can skip that first planet. And they don't expect you to do that, which is good, because that's a difficult trick to do, and you're basically, like, learning a speedrun trick. Doing this in under a minute is probably going to require that you guide one of these bullet bills over the fence and hit the dome without breaking the fence first, which is still a thing that you do in the speedrun, but it's intentional game design. That is a thing that the game allows you to do, and it is an intended thing that you can do. So I think that's a good speedrunning achievement, because you could potentially figure that out without prior knowledge. Like, you could figure that out without having to look it up. You could just be like, oh, what if I just skip blowing up the fence? Like, you could just figure that out. Whereas, like, the thing with jumping high enough that you break gravity, you're not going to figure that out naturally. Unless you're trying to break the game, which some people do try to do, to be fair, but... So I think, in general, I think they designed that achievement correctly, well. It's obviously way easier to do with Luigi. Because Mario barely makes it over that fence, which is like just enough time that you might get blasted in the back of the head.
Look.
Yeah, you just told me that. Do you think that when they were originally making this game, that this character didn't exist? And that at some point in testing, they were like, we have to add a shitty tutorial character because we make our games for children? Like, this game does already have some of that stink on it. That they were like, oh shit, we need a thing that's gonna show people what to do because they're stupid. It's not like... It didn't guide their game design is the difference. They didn't design the whole game with that in mind, of like, well, we need a feature that is gonna make the game easier for people that are stupid. Yeah, I feel like... Does that character even have a name? It's like, maybe that's why I don't like Galaxy 2 as much. Because Galaxy 2, obviously, that's when the line was crossed. That's when they were like, okay, we're making a game, we have to have a character that tells the player what to do. So at that point, they, like, made it a character. Like, this is just a Luma. Whereas the 1 and 2 was like, we're going to make it a character. And I say that and I can't remember his fucking name. He's an awful character. He's terrible. He exists to tell you that your batteries are dying, and that's and to remember to save your game, and that's pretty much it. We'll go back and do... See, I don't want to be too thorough. Because if you're too thorough in this game, you're kind of punished later. Because we can't see comets yet. There are no comets yet, and there are no purple comets until you beat the game. And the problem with that comes from... And I've experienced this because of how many times I've 100% this game and went for, like, efficiency. If you have 110 stars, and the final 10 stars are only purple comets, you can potentially run into a case where there are no purple comets spawned. And then you just have to go do a random stage to, like, make it cycle. So I might as well save stages to do at that point. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, I hate that. Okay, hold on. Oh, he does have a name? Oh, that's right, you can pay to shuffle comets, can't you? I don't think I knew that you could do that until, like, I think you mentioned it during your playthrough. And I was like, that's a thing you can do? See, yellow paint is interesting, because... Yeah, that's like, it's the same thing. That was the game developers reacting to testing and going, oh shit, people are getting lost, and we have to do something about it. And that makes sense. But I think what makes it interesting is, like, Lubba, that's his name, the piece of shit. That's super offensive, right? Like, the way Nintendo approaches it is they're like, when they start making a game, they're like, it's in their, like, it has to be in, like, their game design Bible. Of, like, if you're creating a pitch for a video game, you need to include a companion character because you need a character that tells the player what to do. That's, like, just a law with Nintendo games. Alternatively, as far as yellow paint goes, using Lies of P as an example, because Lies of P does it very well, among other games, I'm sure there's other games that do it very well, but Lies of P is always one that sticks out to me, where they didn't use yellow paint. Instead, they, like, added spotlights to the stages that, like, they use lighting to guide your eyes towards where you're supposed to go. Sometimes they'll have ledges where there's, like, scuff marks of, like, you can see that someone was trying to climb up there. So it kind of implies that, like, here's where you're supposed to go. They did that. They planned that from the beginning. That wasn't reactive. That was proactive. But you can do it proactively and have it be well designed, as that shows. And that's one thing that, like, a lot of people gripe about the yellow paint because, like, oh, it's so handholdy. My gripe about it is from the visual design side of things. Because there's way more creative ways to do that look natural in the environment you're in. Yellow paint is lazy. That's my problem. It's not the fact that it's handholdy, it's that it's lazy conveyance. They're not using other elements of art design to convey things. Probably because by the time they added it, most of the art team went home. Like, they probably finished their work already and they left. So the only thing they could do is do something lazy because they thought of it really later on. I think it's important to think of that sort of stuff early on, but I also think the way Nintendo does it is fucking terrible. Because like I said, they consider it from the word go, but they do it in the same way in every single game, and that's add a companion character that yaps constantly so that the player doesn't get lost. Which is not good. It's just not good design. At best, you're gonna have a player who is getting lost constantly, and they're actually gonna be like, oh, that was very useful that they actually told me something helpful. At worst, you're gonna have a bunch of players that don't need it, and they're just gonna be fucking annoyed by it. Yeah, the yellow paint in general is very... an amusement park employee who went around and put the paint there for the guests. It's very artificial. There's no reason for it to be there in a natural sense. And that's, like, that's the problem I have with it. No? You don't understand? Okay, fine. I'll use the fucking Polestar. I won't use the Polestar. Jesus Christ. This is kind of what I mean about, like, this game's movement isn't super satisfying. Because there's a lot of stuff that you think would work, and it doesn't work. And overall, it's fine. It's just... It is just an old game, to be honest. Like, it's... You can kind of feel that it's a little on the older side. Kind of makes you feel like you're Mr. Gay, sorry. That popped into my brain, and I just couldn't not say it. Boink. Yeah, that's good that they're figuring... Oh, I fucked the achievement already, didn't I? That's good that they're being... And I think it was probably an obvious choice for them. It probably wasn't even that they listened to fan feedback so much. They probably knew from the get-go that it was a bad idea, but they were like, but we have to, because testers keep getting lost. So we have to do something about it. But it is good that they looked at it from that perspective of, like, this isn't good enough, we need to do better next time. I was kind of tempted to take a dive just to try that challenge achievement again. Just be like, let's just jump off and just try it again. And see, on one hand, that was a good... They designed the icon of that well because it immediately told me what I needed to be doing. You can't do that all the time, though. It's just... You can't. The, time stuff is pretty... Time and, like, no damage is pretty easy to convey in an icon. But not everything is. God damn, I think my headache from yesterday is coming back. Also, shoutouts to Captain Toad. He doesn't even have his title yet. He hasn't been promoted. This is good game design, too. They could have just been like... Again, the Luma needs to pop out of your hat and tell you what to do. Not only is it visual tutorial, but if you get close enough, you can even see the dialogue and it doesn't stop you from playing the game. It just is there, and you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Now, this is bad, because pushing A next to him brings up dialogue, which is shitty, but it's fine. It's amazing that Nintendo used to be good at making video games. And I know a lot of people try to be like, oh, they were good at making video games like 30 years ago. And it's like, I'm gonna drop the hot take that I don't think NES and Super NES was peak Nintendo. I don't think I knew this was here. Neat. I don't think I knew that was there. It's good game design! I'm gesturing at the screen like you can fucking see me. But you can't. But I'm still doing it. It's the sequel airship stage. They introduce the new mechanic of the shells. They give them to you in a like relatively safe environment where there's like a couple of enemies, there's treasure chests to pop open. They come here, they give you the same thing that we're shooting coconuts before, but oh, they're not shooting coconuts now. What am I supposed to do? Oh wait, they just gave me this shell. And if that wasn't enough, there's still treasure chests here to make you go like, what am I supposed to do with this fucking thing? Oh, look at that. Oh, and this is a red one. And then if you throw this... Well, okay, that didn't quite work the way I was expecting. But, I mean, I still was rewarded for that, because it's like, oh, cool. There's a thing in there. And Luma didn't pop out of my fucking head to tell me what to do? Dude, ugh. I'd say nostalgia is a dangerous thing, but it's not even that it's nostalgic. This is just better game design than shit Nintendo makes in the 2020s. That's fair. Oh, I was not paying attention to the achievement. Hold on. Without throwing more than 2 shells. So just don't miss, forehead. Okay. I didn't throw it. I didn't technically throw it. We might be okay. And I guess I will disclaim that I think Odyssey is still pretty well designed. Cappy does yap at you and tell you shit all the time, but it is at least passive dialogue that doesn't take control away from the character. I think one of the worst things you can do in an action video game is take control away from the player. Telling them to stop playing the video game for any reason except for maybe cutscenes is like, I think, just a bad bit of design. I don't think you ever want to do that. Especially in the age of voice acting when you have no reason to stop them for dialogue. That you could just have voice acting do it. Also, what? He takes 3 hits. How do you do this with only 2 shells? Do you just have to, like, jump at him and, like, collide with him when you have one of the shells or something? Can you just jump on his head somehow? I don't like rolling green very much, but fine, let's just get it done. The galaxies that don't have comets, I'm kind of like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get it done. They're relatively quick, so... At least 125 star bits without dying. This would be made so much easier if you were doing it 2-player. Oh, and I have to do it fast? I'm just gonna do it fast first. Oh, hopefully. Wow, that wasn't fast enough. That was pretty fast. You might have to do some pretty crazy shit to get that one. There might be too many time trial achievements in this for me to care to go for mastery. I'm not a big fan of time trial achievements. Sometimes they can be okay. I feel like it purely depends on if there's any skips or not for me. I feel like the speedrun achievements are very, like, if you can just be like, okay, I did it once, so now I'm gonna do it more optimally, because now I know where I'm going, and you can, like, not necessarily get it first try, that would maybe be too easy, but if you can get it with, like, just, like, 3 or 4 runs of just, like, learning how to do the thing more optimally and in an intentional manner, I think that works pretty well. As soon as it starts requiring, like, oh, you need to know the trick, that's when I'm like, nah, fuck that. Because then it's like, I'm gonna spend like 3 or 4 attempts trying to figure it out, but I can't figure it out, because you have to know the trick. $60 star bits on the moving platform in Battle Rock Galaxy, okay. Is it emulator lag that's making the sensor bar act like that? Maybe that's what it is. So laggy. Owie. This is a concern I have with them eventually adding 3DS emulation, is that, like, 3DS emulation isn't very good yet. So a lot of the games are gonna be, like, super fucking laggy, unless you have... Even if you have an amazing computer, it might not be enough. That is kind of nice about having the leaderboard tracking, yeah. Hello? Okay. That was intentional for optimal star pickup time. Cough. That's okay. You know what? Is that the NPC you talk to shuffle comets? I've probably never talked to them before in my life. And really, it's probably that I did talk to them, like, the first time I played the game, and then after that I was like, I know how comets work, why would I talk to you again? So are you doing anything else now, Nerdist, or are you just taking it easy for the rest of your night? Fuck. I got impatient. Oh. Oh, everything's fine. Hmm. Yeah, it is still in the fountain. Please. Man. I feel like every night lately, I sit down and am ready to do like a 6-hour stream, and then just something happens where I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. And tonight is headache. Yeah, and of course, like, each of the speedster comments is gonna have a, oh, do it even faster than the game asks you to. You're like, yeah, I think timed achievements alone is gonna make me be like, nah, it's okay. I don't really want to commit to this. Maybe I'll still go for 100% with Mario, just to enjoy the game, you know? I don't know why that didn't launch him at all. Cool. These can be really fiddly sometimes. I like the implications that they had to get refrozen so that you could do this again faster. How does that work? Do 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 do. You do have to be a little careful here, because I think you can out-platform this if you're not careful. Please. Whoa! Everything's fine. Wait a second. Wasn't the achievement to do it in under 40 seconds? And the leaderboard just said 36 seconds? Why did I not get the achievement? Or did I get the achievement? It was 35. So if I wouldn't have made that one jump error, it would have been fine. God, shut up. I don't know what it says that I'm finding myself feeling like a little annoyed playing this game just because of, like, Nintendo forgot how to make good games. And that's frustrating. Alright, how do you do the turbo start thing? I always forget. It's knowledge that I gain, and then I lose, and then I gain again, and then I lose again. Without entering the slide area. Don't you have to? Fuck that, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Well, it's not like that. What the fuck was that jump? Yeah, how would you not enter the slide area? Thank you for the wall jump, Mario. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think the mastery for this has already ticked enough boxes for me to be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. There's enough achievements that are like, I have to look this up online, and I don't want to do that. Even if it's as simple as just going to the website and clicking on the achievement to see what comments people have. But sometimes that's not that simple, because sometimes there are no comments. And it's just like, oh, just fuck me for not knowing how to do it, I guess. Can I see... Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see if there were other comments. There are not. Although I guess another problem with the comet spawns is, like, you have to also have the accompanying star unlocked. So you don't want to skip too much. There's 2 comets per galaxy, right? There's, like, a prankster comet, and then there's a purple one. Is it 2? Or is it 3? I think it's 2. And unfortunately, it's been long enough that I don't necessarily remember, like, which stars I'm gonna have to do for Comet's sake, but... Oh, that's right. Well, are you a coin one? No, you're star bits. 30's not a lot, it's just... I skipped all of those on the first. Oh, you know what? This might be enough to make this happen. Cool. And then is that, like, these are already, like, kind of difficult. Is there also going to be an achievement for, like, yeah, but do it 10 seconds faster than the game wants you to? Because I think this one's, like, fine, but the second one is, like, really difficult. I might be thinking of Galaxy 2, though, to be fair. Oh, that's not great. I didn't see an achievement pop for this, though, so at least this one. That's not close enough, is it? Okay, good, it was. Please? Oh my god. It's crazy how Nintendo used to expect things from you. Even knowing the trick to this, it's like, it's fucking difficult. Like, 30 seconds is, like, barely enough time. I think you can throw them in a way that they kind of, like, chain react, and you can do it faster, but... Yeah, I feel like these days, Nintendo knows only one type of... Like, they know two types of difficulty. Brain Dead Easy, and... Hey, do you want to do this, like, 17-minute stage all in one run with no checkpoints and no extra lives? Or no health? Like, that's their only two settings now. This part does start getting a little tedious when you're, like, bouncing between these to get comets. Alright, so we do have both of the comets here, so that's good. I don't know what... How many stars do you need to beat the game? Is it 60 or is it 70? I think while you were playing it, I mistakenly said it was 70 and then realized it's actually 60. So I guess should I aim for 30 stars tonight at least? I don't know how many I have right now, to be honest. So I don't know how difficult of a task that is. Why in the fuck would that be a high jump? I mean, I can probably... 30 should be fine. I should be able to easily do 30. It feels like I shouldn't stop at just 30, because it's a pretty low ask. We'll see how this headache progresses. I missed one. And I don't know where. There it is. Fucker. In a perfect world, I could still get 60 tonight, beat it, and then have purple comets ready for the next time, but I don't think that's necessarily gonna happen. I'm kind of taking the scenic route a little too much. I spun? Get out of here. Well, okay. I thought it would turn wide. How in the fuck would you even get to him with 2 minutes left? Oh, okay. That's not that bad. But then, you'd still have to beat him. At least they made it that the challenge achievements work on the comets, too. And I just accidentally spun because the Wii Remote is really fucking sensitive. That's frustrating. Well, okay, and then I extra fucked it. So, and that was an accidental spin. One thing I definitely miss is playing it on Switch and having spin on an actual button instead of shaking the Wii Remote. That just, like, outright made the game better. I've had both spinning when I didn't want him to spin and not spinning when I did want him to spin happen so far tonight. Alternatively, actually picking up star bits with the Switch version kind of sucked, so I guess it was a bit of a double-edged sword. Why is the sensor bar doing that? I wonder if... Excuse me. I wonder if the sensor bar is reflecting off of my tablet, and it's seeing two, and the Wii Remote is seeing two sensor bars. I wonder if that's what's going on. I might as well do this. Let me guess, without jumping. Yep. That, is not difficult. But I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around it. I think, unironically, the hardest part is making sure that Goomba doesn't fucking kill you. That might be the hardest part of this. I'm gonna try, but I'm probably gonna fuck it up. You don't have to get all the notes, do you? You might. I was so focused on the tiles that I wasn't paying attention to the notes. Oops. I think I only missed, like, one. I'm surprised that worked. Oh, is it not every tile and without jumping? I don't know why I assumed it would be both. I think I already screwed it. I mean, doing it that way worked. I only missed, like, one. Yeah, I already screwed it. Can I save it? I might be able to. I mean, it looked cool doing all of them. I feel like that should have been the achievement. I guess there probably wasn't a convenient way to track the tiles being broken, probably. I guess the only way they could have tracked it would have also involved tracking the earlier tiles, and doing those without jumping would have been impossible. Probably. I actually so much appreciate loading into a level like this and not seeing an immediate achievement in the corner. Oh, it's fine. Okay, now there's one, though. Without letting him recover while his tail is burning or he is spinning. Man, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I feel like triple jumping feels like ass in this game. I think that's part of what the speedrun tricks, like, were ruined for me. But that sentence didn't make any sense. I think that's what hurt the speedrun tricks for me. Is that a lot of them were, like, triple jump really high so that you get sent a place you're not supposed to be sent, and triple jumping feels horrible in this game. Those don't... That doesn't block the fireballs? You don't say. I don't think I knew that. That's not great. More good game design, by the way. You notice how he just spun in place the first time? So you had time to, like, hit him and realize what you were doing, and then the second time they were like, okay, now what if he's moving? Good game design makes me happy, man. Maybe that's why it frustrates me that Nintendo doesn't know how to make good games anymore. Just a moment of good, like, elegant game design it just fucking tickles me. Now, I guess to be fair, and see it from both sides, I don't know how you were supposed to figure out that you have to get him to ground stomp on those breakable things, because nothing about those says that they're breakable. That's not, like, introduced to you at any point. So I guess you're just supposed to, like, have it accidentally happen and then realize, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. So I guess that could have been conveyed better in some way. I mean, I guess there's kind of visual storytelling there, because you can kind of see the inside of the planet and know that there's lava underneath it. So I guess that kind of works. That's a lot of galaxies. I could almost guarantee that, judging by the fact that I haven't liked the other speedrun achievements, that this one is going to be an absolute no for me. Oh, or is it not this one? Oh, especially with my sensor bar being kind of jittery and weird. It's gonna make it significantly worse. Is this even the way I'm supposed to go? What's down here? Nah, whatever. It works. Yeah, sensor bar is causing some issues here. Oh. Oh, shit. See that? Come on. You can't read that achievement quickly enough to know that that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, that's annoying. Get to the second area without using it. See, now this is a speedrun trick. Okay, Mario, please. And I don't know how to do it. I never learned this one. I know that there's an area here where you can stand on top of these, but I don't know where it is. See, that's shitty, because you can't just figure that out. Anyone who tries is going to do what I just did and then be like, okay, I don't know how to do it, and they're going to stop trying. So that's just a just no forehead kind of situation, which I think is, like, the worst kind of achievement. I think the best kind is the one that you go, oh, you can do that? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. And then you just, like, immediately know. Like, you're just like, oh, yeah, I get it. Please jump out of the bubble? I don't know why he wasn't jumping out of the bubble there. So I thought there was a timed one here. I guess that's the later one? Shit. Couldn't save it quickly enough. Oh, Sling Pod. I thought it was this one. For some reason. For some reason, when you said Sling Pod, I thought this. I don't know why. Those aren't the same things at all, so I don't know why. I don't know why my head did that. Dude. I gotta fix this sensor bar shit. It has to be because it's reflecting off of my tablet and causing problems. Like, that has to be it. This one's pretty laggy. Why did I get an achievement for that? When there was already that one to destroy, like, multiple of them in the last stage. Not in the last stage, but a couple stages ago. Kind of weird. I kind of remember blowing up those statues, but that must be on a later version of this stage. Oh, hey, there was an achievement for that. I was just about to say, like, why is there not an achievement for this one? But there was for that other secret room. Come here. It was weird. Yay, he did it.
Look.
I think I vaguely remember from that speedrun I just watched that you have to talk to him here, or he'll never set out to get the stars. So that's, like, kind of a big problem.
Hey.
Or maybe it was that you had to talk to the toad to get the letter? I remember them mentioning something about this whole scenario that's like, if you don't do this right, you basically kill your own speedrun. Oh, this place is starting to get pretty laggy. I fucking hate this dome. Something about this dome is like, every possible way of getting here is like tedious and annoying. And it's not really a problem until you've 100% the game like 13 times like I have. And then you start to notice, like, oh, this is really annoying, and I hate this. Am I actually gonna get this before that? That's something. Oh, great. See, now I'm just assuming that all of these are gonna be like, hey, the game gave you a time limit that's pretty tough. How about one that's even harder? Like, I'm just assuming they're all gonna be like that. I do think that fixed the sensor bar problem, though. I'm gonna go this way first. God, why are there 2 achievements pending right now? Hold on. 80 star bits. Under 1 minute. Under 1 minute's not gonna happen. There's no way. I've probably already cooked that. So I guess I should be trying to get the star bits then. Well, this is... Yep, this is cooked. Has 1 minute already passed? Like, how? God, like, wall jumps, like, never work in this game either. There's a bunch of just little things about this game that are, like, casually it's fine, but as soon as you start trying to do things fast, it's like, oh, this sucks. Again, I did not spend long trying to speedrun this game before I was like, oh, I don't like this. This isn't it. What in the fuck was going on with the analog stick there? How do you even skip them? Like, how's that even possible? Well, that didn't take long. So I just don't like the we watched a speedrun and that's how we designed our achievements. I'm just not a fan of that. Great. Map me, please. Okay, so it's back to the kitchen. It's a definite, like, old game kind of moment. Like, I feel like if this was a modern game, there'd probably be fast travel between the domes. I mean, you know that they're abusing the power. Like, why even say something like that? Yeah, let's just keep it moving, I guess. Yeah, see, I was like, I feel like the first auto-scrolling section is just a long jump solution. The second one is like, how? And something like damage boosting over a door is like, come on, who's gonna figure that out naturally? Do I want that? That's a health thing that you have to buy, right? Now we'll be fine. I definitely have been blown off of that thing before, though, so I was tempted. Without being damaged or throwing more than 5 shells. I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, I've already fucked it, probably. Well, yep, it's completely screwed. It's doubly screwed. Are you joking? Dude, there's a lot of shit going on. Okay. Dude, come on. I'm trying to balance and actually, like, give some of the challenges a shot, at least. But I know that there's a lot of them that I'm gonna have no interest in going back for. Where it's like, I missed it, it's never being done. Alright, it's both inappropriate timing and perfect timing. Now I should probably take a quick break. Because I haven't yet. I almost don't want to leave it here because it is doing some shitty performance things. But I think it'll be fine. I won't be that long. Should I chug the rest of this water and refill it? I probably should. I don't think beating it is going to be in the cards. But I guess we'll see what happens. Was that even 5 minutes? I was worried for a second something happened with the audio, so I'm glad that it's not that. At least, I guess. That's the sound of me pushing the button and them not taking it. Probably my least favorite thing with this emulator. There we go. I wish there was a way to change that so that it doesn't auto timeout the Wii remote. This headache is simultaneously awful and not that bad. It's weird. Yeah, there's only been once lately where I just fully forgot. Well, no, I didn't even forget about it. It's that I thought I turned it off, and apparently I didn't. I think it happened like 2 Warcraft streams ago, where I, like, it was up for several minutes because I thought I turned it off. Honestly, with the way the game is kind of laggy, I don't know if I really want to stick it out through even 100%. Oh, you got me. I think there's supposed to be another vine there, and I just didn't open it. Oh, look at that game design. God, did you have taken any longer to do that? Oh, Jesus. Okay. That was weird. Boy, I love rabbit chases. I'm bad. I'm the worst to ever do it. Oh. Okay. You know, I understand that pets have to do poop things, but did she have to light up the biggest bomb in her litter box when I already have a horrible headache? I have now realized that it's one of those nights where everything is going to irritate me. I think that's just because of the headache. I'm trying to remember what the comets are on some of these stages, but I'm just having a hard time remembering. Because I guess what I should be doing is going through them enough to get to that point where it's like, oh yeah, this is a comet. Sorry, hold on. I went to check, and sure enough, she didn't cover things up in her litter box. That's why it smelled so bad. I don't know why she has a habit of doing that. I don't have the achievement thing open anymore. Hold on. Cool, I think it just crashed the emulator. Wow, when it rains, it pours, huh? Well, didn't crash the emulator, but the achievement pane is just not working now. There we go, Jesus. It took forever. Without transforming into Ice Mario more than 2 times or dying. You know, I hate damageless achievements, but at least they're simple to explain. I mean, that's really just don't fuck up the Ice Mario platforming sections, right? I think that's all it is. cool, I wasn't still spinning. Right, you got me. And see, like... And this is a good example of what I don't like about the way some of these achievements are designed. I keep gesturing with my right hand holding the Wii remote, and that's what's causing him to just spin aimlessly. Without transforming into Ice Mario more than 2 times or dying. Right away, my memory of the game tells me, okay, so I just have to not fuck up the Ice Mario platforming sections, right? Should be easy. But, what if there's more than 3 sections and I'm supposed to just skip one of them? The achievement doesn't convey that. They expect you to just know that? So I'm going into this with the mentality of like, okay, here's the challenge I'm going to attempt. I might get halfway through the challenge and then realize, oh no, I had to like skip the earlier parts. And I didn't know that, because there was no way for me to know that. It feels like you have to research the achievement before you do it, and that's what I don't like. Please. Can you not crouch high jump with Ice Mario? Why the fuck not? Yeah, like, should I be skipping this one? Is this one I shouldn't be taking? Cool, I've already screwed it. Like, it's already done. Just because cycles. Yep. Like, that's so fucking lame. Like, and that's not an achievement fault. Like, they didn't do the thing I was worried they were gonna be doing, but... This is already such a tight cycle, and then... make it harder than it needs to be because you gave me the sense of I need to rush, and that caused me to fuck up the cycle. Like, bleh. And then just never pick it up here? Which is like, how the fuck do you even get up there without the ice flower? So I guess that's the other part of the problem, that's like, I don't even know the answer here. I jumped. What are you talking about? So you have to absolutely not get knocked off, for starters. And then why no... I guess I understand why, but it's also frustrating to be like, I can't even die and reset it, because it's like, oh, no, you can't die. It's like, well, alright. And I don't think this game has, like, a reset option, so, like, I can't just easily retry the stage, which is a hard no when it comes to challenges for me. I need to be able to, like, easily reset it to try it again, or I'm like, no, fuck this. You gotta be kidding. Get the fuck... I never liked this boss. So I'm guessing that one of the earlier sections you do have to skip. Because you have to be able to use an ice flower to get up to the boss. And then you just have to never fall off, which is fine. That part is fine. If the achievement was just beat the boss without ever making the climb more than once, I'd be like, okay, that's not that crazy. Just, you know, don't get hit by the thing that knocks you off. That's easy enough to avoid. Do I have any comments anywhere? Which, at that point, I kind of feel like the achievement should have just been, like, get through the encounter with only using one ice flower. Why did it have to extend to the whole stage? Which is probably something as simple as, well, you get up there using an ice flower, so the trigger was already considering that you were using an ice flower once? Like, it probably just didn't, the trigger didn't work correctly. I think what it comes down to is I think sometimes achievement makers have the tendency to think that every single stage has to have an achievement. And I don't think that's the case. Like, I'm definitely at a point where I don't even want to read what this current achievement is. I'm just kind of like, nah, it's okay. Without using fire transformation more than twice. Which, again, means that there's going to be a skip here to not use the fire flower, and it's like, I don't care. I don't care that much. I want to play the video game and have fun. That's what I want to do. Like, sometimes I see shit like this, and I'm like, can I jump over this? Like, maybe this is all it takes. No, because you only just get the fire flower here, right? So what did that even do? That's just to reopen the gate, but why am I reopening the gate? Cool, and then you can't wall jump this side, because of fucking course you can't. I'm realizing that maybe I just don't like playing games as they're not intended. I'm not necessarily, like, against it. But me personally, like, I don't like playing video games like that. Take it easy, nerds. Good luck with the rest of Zack and Wiki tomorrow. And Requiem, I imagine you still have stuff going in that, too. I'm currently trying to decide when I feel like stopping tonight, because this headache is being a bit of a downer. As mentioned previously, I think it's put me in a state where, like, everything is going to agitate me. And if that's the case, I should probably not be streaming. Cool. No, I had a feeling you probably would go for the achievements on that. I feel like those are the kinds of games where you kind of need to go for the extra achievements of, it's probably what, like beat hard mode and 100% and everything like that, because like those games tend to not be super long. No, yeah, so you have to use a fire flower skip somewhere here because you have to use it 3 times. So just know where the skip is. And it'd be one thing if the levels were designed with that in mind, but they're not. So it feels like they're unintentional sequence breaks, which means you're probably not going to be able to naturally figure those out by just fucking around. I'm only just now coming up on 30. I thought I overshot 30. I might try and go for like 40. That should probably give us like another hour. I don't think I want to stop at 30. That feels like too little. I don't know what you're supposed to do other than the crouch. Now, to be fair, I don't think that one had an achievement. If there was, I didn't notice it. So I guess maybe not all of them do have achievements. Yeah, because there's, like, multiple endings and stuff, too, right? Like, maybe not multiple endings, but... I guess it's more that there's ranks. Maybe I will stop at 30. Again, this headache is not that bad, but it's distracting. And I do think it's just, I think it's just the weather. Even this is like, I don't think the speedrun route I used came to this stage. Because even this is like, where the fuck am I? What's going on? Which I think some of these Dusty Dune stages are really long, if I remember correctly. Oh man. Do bet. Whee! Well, that wasn't worth risking my life for at all. I hate the, like, ledge hop-up in this game. Whoa. Emulator did not like that. Okay. Oh, you can long jump there. Okay, thanks, camera. Classic. Why did that happen? Again, wall jumping in this game is fucking terrible. This one didn't have an achievement at all either. Unless it just didn't have tracking. Do I want to just stop at 30? This headache's really taking me out of it. I mean, it's halfway there. I mean, the frustrating thing is, even if I stop, what am I gonna do? I'm probably just gonna go play World of Warcraft, in which case the headache is still gonna be distracting. Like, that's not gonna solve anything. So I feel like I should just push further here. I just don't think I'm gonna be entertaining by any stretch of the imagination. Do we have any comets, please? No, that would have been nice to go get some of those out of the way. I think I am just gonna stop there. I don't really like doing it, but the headache has me irritable, and I don't think that's gonna bode well for anyone, including myself. Hopefully all of this clears up soon. I mean, I had the headache yesterday, but that's it. And then hopefully the sleep problem clears up soon. I mean, I slept okay today, so hopefully that will continue. Yeah, I think that's the responsible thing to do, is to just stop here. I don't really like doing it, because I feel like it's been forever since I've had, like, good, strong, healthy 6-hour streams. It just hasn't happened in forever, but there's always something coming up. I either sleep horribly and am not well rested and am therefore irritable, or I guess that's mostly just it. So again, hopefully that resolves soon. I think we'll probably do the same thing tomorrow. We'll probably do another, like, 1 to 2 hours of Animal Crossing, and then come back to this and try to finish it. If not tomorrow, then Wednesday. Wednesday? What's today? What? I don't even know what day it is. It's Sunday, so if not tomorrow, then Tuesday is what I mean to say. But I will try my damnedest to be here again, because I want to be. So I'll see what I can do. So thank you everyone for watching. Take it easy, and we'll pick this back up tomorrow. Hopefully with less of a headache and more sleep.